Chapter 1. The day my brain went on autopilot. Picture this. You wake up, brush your teeth, make coffee, all without a single conscious thought. Sound familiar? That's the power of habits in action. Our brains are wired to automate routine tasks, freeing up mental bandwidth for more important matters. But what happens when these automatic responses start to work against us? I remember the day I realized just how deeply ingrained my habits were. I was driving home from work, my mind lost in thought when I suddenly pulled into the driveway of my old apartment. I hadn't lived there in months. It was a jarring experience, a stark reminder that our habits once formed can exert a powerful influence over our behavior, often without us even realizing it. This autopilot mode, while efficient, can also lead us down the wrong path. We mindlessly scroll through social media, reach for that extra slice of cake, or hit the snooze button for the 10th time. But what if we could harness the power of habit for good? What if we could reprogram our brains to crave healthier foods, prioritize exercise, or finally finish that passion project? That's the promise of Charles Duhigg's groundbreaking book, The Power of Habit. In it, Duhigg delves into the science behind habit formation, revealing the intricate workings of our automatic behaviors and providing practical strategies for reshaping them. Chapter 2. Cue, Routine, Reward. At the heart of every habit lies a simple neurological loop: cue, routine, reward. The cue is the trigger that sets the habit in motion, whether it's a specific time of day, a particular location, or an emotional state. The routine is the behavior itself, the action you take in response to the cue, and the reward is the positive reinforcement that strengthens the habit, making it more likely you'll repeat the loop in the future. Think about your morning coffee routine. The cue might be the smell of freshly brewed coffee wafting from the kitchen. The routine is the act of grinding the beans, brewing the coffee, and pouring yourself a cup. And the reward? That delicious first sip, the caffeine kick that jumpstarts your day. Understanding this habit loop is crucial because it gives us a framework for understanding and changing our behaviors. By identifying the cues, routines, and rewards that drive our habits, we can start to make targeted changes that lead to lasting transformation. Chapter 3. How to build better habits. Building better habits isn't about willpower or motivation alone. It's about understanding the science behind habit formation and using it to our advantage. One of the most effective ways to build a new habit is to make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Make it obvious. Choose a specific cue for your new habit and make it highly visible. Want to drink more water? Place a full water bottle on your desk first thing in the morning. Trying to exercise more? Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Make it attractive. Pair your new habit with something you enjoy. Listen to your favorite podcast while you go for a run, or reward yourself with a healthy treat after a productive work session. Make it easy. Break down your new habit into small, manageable steps. Instead of trying to run a marathon on your first day, start with a 10-minute walk around the block. Make it satisfying. Give yourself a reward each time you successfully complete your new habit. This could be anything from a small treat to a sense of accomplishment. The key is to make the reward immediate and enjoyable, reinforcing the positive association with your new habit. Chapter 4. Why we do what we do. Habits are powerful because they create cravings. When we repeatedly perform a habit loop, our brains start to associate the cue with the reward, creating a powerful anticipation that drives our behavior. This craving is what makes it so hard to resist even the most unhealthy habits. Think about the last time you craved a sugary snack. It wasn't just about the taste, it was about the feeling of satisfaction, the dopamine hit that came with indulging in something sweet. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain, and habits exploit this neurological wiring to keep us hooked. But here's the good news: we can rewire our cravings. By consciously choosing new rewards and associating them with positive behaviors, we can train our brains to crave healthier choices. Why we do what we do isn't just about the habits themselves. It's about finding healthy habits that are just as rewarding, if not more so, than their unhealthy counterparts. Chapter 5. Keystone Habits, the domino effect of small wins. Not all habits are created equal. Some habits, known as keystone habits, have a disproportionate impact on our lives, triggering a cascade of positive changes that extend far beyond the habit itself. One example of a keystone habit is exercise. When people start exercising regularly, they often experience a ripple effect of positive changes in other areas of their lives. They start eating healthier, sleeping better, and feeling more confident and energized. This is because exercise not only improves physical health, but also strengthens willpower, boosts mood, and enhances self-efficacy. Identifying your keystone habits is crucial because it allows you to focus your energy on the habits that will have the biggest impact on your life. By making small changes to these key habits, you can unlock a chain reaction of positive changes that transform your life from the inside out. Chapter 6. The Power of Belief. Rewiring your internal script. Our beliefs play a powerful role in shaping our habits. If we believe we're capable of change, we're more likely to put in the effort required to make it happen. Conversely, if we doubt our ability to change, we're more likely to give up at the first sign of difficulty. This is where the concept of identity-based habits comes in. Instead of focusing on changing our behaviors, we need to shift our focus to changing our beliefs about who we are. If we see ourselves as healthy individuals, we're more likely to make choices that align with that identity. Rewiring our internal script takes time and effort, but it's essential for lasting change. By challenging limiting beliefs, embracing a growth mindset, and focusing on small wins, we can gradually shift our self-perception and unlock our full potential. Chapter 7. From Individual to Organizational Habits. The principles of habit formation apply not only to individuals, but also to organizations. Just like individuals, organizations develop habits, often unconsciously, that shape their culture, performance, and long-term success. Think about the company culture at your workplace. Are employees encouraged to take risks and innovate? Or is there a culture of fear and aversion to failure? These organizational habits, once established, can be difficult to change, but they're not set in stone. By understanding the habit loop and the principles of habit formation, leaders can create a culture of continuous improvement, fostering habits that promote innovation, collaboration, and customer centricity. This requires a conscious effort to identify and reinforce desired behaviors, providing clear cues, establishing routines, and celebrating successes. Chapter 8. The Art of Habit Change, a step-by-step guide. Changing ingrained habits can seem like a daunting task, but it doesn't have to be an uphill battle. By following a structured approach, we can break down the process into manageable steps, increasing our chances of success. First, identify the habit loop. Start by identifying the cue, routine, and reward that make up your habit loop. What triggers the behavior? What is the behavior itself? What reward are you getting from it? Second, experiment with rewards. Once you've identified the reward, experiment with different rewards to see if you can find a healthier or more productive alternative that provides a similar level of satisfaction. Third, isolate the cue. Pay attention to the context surrounding your habit. What are the environmental or emotional cues that trigger the behavior? Once you've identified the cue, you can start to change it or avoid it altogether. Fourth, have a plan. Create a plan for how you will respond to the cue and what new behavior you will replace the old habit with. Write down your plan and make it as specific as possible. Fifth, believe in your ability to change. Remember, change is possible. Embrace a growth mindset and believe in your ability to transform your habits and your life. Chapter 9. The Golden Rule of Habit. Change, make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. To increase your chances of successfully changing a habit, remember the golden rule. Make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Make it obvious. Use visual cues, such as sticky notes or reminders on your phone, to keep your new habit top of mind. Make it attractive. Pair your new habit with something you enjoy, such as listening to your favorite music while you exercise. Make it easy. Break down your new habit into small, manageable steps that you can easily incorporate into your daily routine. Make it satisfying. Reward yourself for your progress, no matter how small. This positive reinforcement will help solidify the habit loop and make it more likely you'll stick with it. Chapter 10. The Power of Tiny Gains. Why small changes make a big difference. When it comes to habit change, it's easy to get caught up in the allure of overnight transformations. We see headlines promising dramatic results in record time, and we're tempted to believe that we can achieve the same. But the truth is, lasting change takes time and consistency. Instead of aiming for massive overhauls, focus on making small incremental improvements over time. These tiny gains compounded over time can lead to remarkable results. The key is to be patient and persistent, trusting that even the smallest steps forward are moving you closer to your goals. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Embrace the journey, celebrate your successes, and learn from your setbacks. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Chapter 11. The Journey of 1,000 Habits. Embrace the process. Building better habits is a lifelong journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, successes and setbacks. The key is to embrace the process, to view each day as an opportunity to learn, grow, and become a better version of ourselves. Remember, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. The small choices we make each day, compounded over time, have the power to transform our lives in profound ways. So choose wisely, be patient, and never underestimate the power of one small change.